Welcome to RealAg Live, everybody. I'm your host, Sean Haney. Thanks a lot for tuning in today on this very, very fine Friday. You're having yourself a great day. You know, I don't know if you know this, but Friday is a jam-packed day here at RealAgriculture. I'll tell you what, it feels like the entire day we just wear these headsets. There's just finishing up the week. There's so much going on. Want to make sure we get it all covered and make sure that you have all the info that you need. And I'm kind of looking forward to this because this is a little bit lighter. With all the stuff that's happening with COVID-19 and everybody trying to, I guess, social distance and stay away from other people, so to speak, a lot of Christmas parties have been canceled. We every year kind of have a bit of a RealAg content team Christmas party. The reality is it's never, ever in the same spot because everybody is spread across the country. So what we thought we would do is bring our RealAg content team Christmas party to you. Why not? Let's do it. And here we are on a RealAg Live with the entire team. I'm going to bring in everybody that is here. We still have a few people that are, they're coming here eventually. How's everybody doing? Can you guys hear me?
Good.
Okay, good. We're having a Christmas party.
Yeah, you cut out for a second on my end anyways.
Okay.
But
I was going to say, we should be way more excited about a Christmas party than that.
I got my Christmas jammies on. Coffee's hot. We're good to go.
Okay. Well, and Jeff Bennett, I am here to tell you that is not my cell phone ringtone, though it would be a really, really good one. I think that that music's catchy. I almost like it better than the RealAg radio music is good. It's a bit of a southern rock feel, but the intro to RealAg Live I think is pretty good. I like it.
I had a dream the other night. And I'm convinced I dreamed with this friggin' song in the background. So
yeah, Lara, what were you gonna say?
Oh, I like the agronomist intro personally.
Ooh, yeah, that one's good too. You're right. Yes. And I'm looking forward to Monday night's agronomists. We're going to be we're talking weed resistance. We got Brianne Tideman's going to be joining us, and the second panelist is still in flux, but we're going to have a fun time talking weed resistance on Monday night. Yes, Brian, that song gets stuck in anybody's head, I think, when you really, really think about it, for sure. And Merry Christmas to you as well, Jason DeVoe. But I can't. I'll admit this. I do have my Christmas beverage out. Ooh. I do have my glass of wine. So what's a Christmas party without a drink?
Cheers! Bring it on.
Cheers! Absolutely. Yep. Hey, I got a couple questions for you, gang. Since it is an office, where is Kelvin Hepner? He's working. That's where exactly. That is where. That's where he is. He's writing a story. In case anybody missed it, the carbon tax is going to go to $170 a ton by 2030. Kelvin's chasing that story. With a Christmas party, there's always somebody that drinks too much. It happens at anybody's Christmas party. Who would you guys vote as the most likely to drink too much at the RealAg Christmas party? Burn, you first. And as a Newfoundlander, you can't pick yourself.
Okay, I can't pick myself. I'm going to say Lara because that's just the way it is. I think it's something I think she likes to do. But what do I know? I don't know.
Oh,
Lara? A lot of lightweight.
Interesting.
I was going to say Lindsay.
Yeah.
Because she's not here to defend herself.
She's not exactly. We can say whatever we want about her.
Yeah. Oh, except she's gonna be on later, so she'll get me back for that, I'm sure.
I'm with Jason DeVoe. I vote Strovey.
Jay Strovey.
I know he's not on here, but he likes a scotch, and I think he'd enjoy a good Christmas scotch.
Yeah, but I think that he's disciplined though. He'll have He'll have 3 beer, and then that's good enough for me. He's Aaron Hale says her. Okay, yeah, Aaron, if you were here, yes, I would have voted. I would have voted you for sure. Christina says, I say Kara, but just because y'all are bad influences, she's susceptible.
I'm susceptible? What does that even mean?
I think if Mr. DeVoe was here, he'd have lots of craft beer for us because he is quite the aficionado. And every time we go shoot a spray mitts, there's I shouldn't say it, but there is craft beer on offer.
He is a beer aficionado, that one. Deb, who's watching, love Deb Murphy. Hello, Deb. Merry Christmas. Deb says me. In the right circumstance, maybe.
Mhm.
Maybe. Glenn says Aaron too. Aaron Hale getting some votes here. It's Kelvin Hepner. He's a Leafs fan. Yeah, Leafs fans are used to drinking.
Yeah.
They're
You got to do that.
away their
Top world out
sorrows.
there.
Right, Bern?
I think
Yep. Had a few on Leafs games do that to you.
Yeah. Sorry, what were you going to say, Lara?
I think it'd be great to meet Aaron Hale in person, have a couple drinks, but do it at a turkey shoot.
Ooh. Do you like to shoot, Lara?
We're not actually shooting turkeys, Sean.
Oh, you don't? What do you do?
No, you shoot a target and you play games and you drink.
Oh, I thought it was like you're actually out. I thought you were out hunting wild
No.
turkeys.
No, this
That
is
sounds like
very
a Saskatchewan thing.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
very Saskatchewan thing.
Yeah. Scott
Sean,
Keller.
who's your vote?
Well, hold on. Scott Keller says, I've been the guy who's drank too much at the office party. # martinis. They'll sneak up on you, Scott. It happens.
Those things will catch you.
They do. You're like, it's like tequila. It's like, everything's great. I love this. I'm having a great time. And then it's like this, like drop off a mountain into the abyss of, I just don't feel very good. Brian Tideman says it is a turkey shoot is totally a Saskatchewan thing. I honestly thought it was like a Texas, like where you're out and you go hunting wild turkeys. That sounds.
I mean, that would be fun too, but no, this is like you try and do the shooting before supper so that after supper you can just play like the inside games because the shooting is usually out in like a non-iced curling rink.
So my vote is Lindsay because it with one caveat. If it was in person, it's for sure Lindsay because she gets like fired up about the fact she's around people and her hands start to flail and she gets super excited and more it gets talking faster and faster and faster and the drinks get faster and faster and faster. Definitely Lindsay. It's an easy one. What else do I got here? Who on the team would be the last person to take down their Christmas tree? And is there a date you should have it down by?
The last day of
depends if
Christmas?
Bern, go ahead.
I'm
Christmas
a late-
Day? You're taking it down Christmas Day?
No. I mean, like old Christmas night, which I think is like January 3rd or 4th or something like that. But I'm a late to the party. So we always put our Christmas tree up on the 23rd of December. Yeah.
Really?
When I was put it up on the 23rd of December. And then we kept it up until January 3rd or 4th. And I'm always interested in people who put it up November 1st. Then Christmas is over on Boxing Day. Let's get the brooms out. Let's sweep this puppy up.
Wow.
Different perspective. Yeah.
The 23rd.
23rd.
Huh.
We then years later we would go. We pushed it back to the 22nd because the 23rd
Okay.
was getting a little late.
I've said before that my wife Trish, she's on like the Costco calendar. It's like August. When do we put up the tree? She's like that. Kara, what about you?
I can't vote myself. I'm one of those people that like the day after Remembrance Day comes around and I am in the basement pulling up all the decorations and my birthday's February 10th and I always joke, we can leave it up till my birthday. It's fine. My mom, on the other hand, growing up was like January 1st, like we are cleaning house. The stuff is gone. But
me.
for my vote, well, I know Deborah Murphy's not officially on the team right now, but I know she's watching, and I would vote Deborah Murphy. I feel like she's got them up for a significant amount of time.
Oh, interesting. Lara, who's your pick?
Oh, I'm gonna go with Lindsay again, or maybe myself because I have a fake tree. But when I was at the farm, Mom and Dad used to get a real tree, but they'd put it up like December 15th and keep it up till like January 4th.
Oh.
And use it to burn out the chimney.
No.
It's like a really hot, like just flames.
Really?
Is the house gonna burn down?
Saskatchewan is a weird place. I am sorry for all our Saskatchewan watchers. Y'all are weird.
Truth.
Hope there was no residue in that chimney.
There is some weird traditions when it comes to Saskatchewan. John Kowalczyk says keep it up till Ukrainian Christmas, which is on January 7th. Daryl, where's the food and the booze? I don't know about the food, but there definitely is a drink. So we're not disappointing there whatsoever. And Brina Tideman says definitely Kara is the last person to take her tree down.
Well, yeah.
Now, I must confess, Sean, I've changed my approach here over the times. With my lovely wife has changed it. So that was a Newfoundland tradition. Today, we actually get our tree a lot earlier. We're actually going to go cut it down tomorrow at a tree farm just north of our place. We're supposed to have 30 millimeters of rain. So I don't know how that's going to go.
Really?
That sounds awful.
Like, why the real tree, Bern? Is that like, is it just tradition or?
I love a real tree. We've got, I love to decorate it. I always had a real tree, never had a fake tree. Got 17 feet ceilings out there, and we cut down a 15 feet foot tree. So, and then I crawl up and try not to kill myself falling off ladders. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll see you on the weekend.
Oh, Brianne wasn't congratulating me. She says, no, the Kara was me yelling at Kara about the weird Saskatchewan comments. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
We love you all equally.
Yeah, we have a fake tree. I actually would go for a real one. I know that Trish doesn't like the mess they make, like the needles, and then the dog eats the needles, and then it's like it's like this vicious circle. So yeah, we've got a fake tree. So it's been up for quite a while.
I'm trying to convince Jose of the same thing, that we should get a real tree, and he said the needles, and I said we have hardwood floors, it's fine.
You sweep them up once.
So do we. Exactly. We're on the same page here, you guys.
So good.
How do you keep it up for 3 months if you get a real one?
That's true. You have you have tree 1 and tree 2 maybe.
You put away the matches December 1st.
Yeah, and you know what? Christina brings up a good point here. That is Christy from our team. That's Christy.
Christy.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm gonna yell at you, but
Okay, so, well, I'm good. You could have. Christy says, I love the smell of a real tree, but not the mess. I do like, yes, but you can buy candles. We're getting really.
I buy those little stick things you can hang off the tree, and then they just smell like it. It's artificial real.
Yeah, they do
But
smell
also,
good. Go ahead.
the support of the Canadian Christmas tree industry. Just gonna put that out there.
Yeah, it reminds me of the interview that we did with Shirley Brennan from the Canadian Christmas Tree Growers Association, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And that was I encourage everybody to go find that interview on RealAgriculture.com, because I learned a lot about Christmas trees. Like that's unique farming in Canada. Like, if you plant a tree today, the earliest you would harvest it is 8 years later, and more like 10.
Yeah.
So
It has a specific name.
What's that?
It's called silviculture.
Really?
Yeah, it's called silviculture. I'm pretty
Like
sure.
Christmas tree growing is.
Yes, like the growth of trees for an agricultural purpose in that context. It's called silviculture.
Daryl's pointing out here that we do not support Christmas tree farmers. Yeah, we do, Daryl. Come on. We're about all things ag around here, dude. Come on. What else we got here? Glenn says we cut down a real poplar tree from our field, and I'm in Saskatchewan. Let the ridicule commence. You cut down a poplar?
You guys are doing it to yourselves. I'm sorry.
Oh man, alive! That is unique. That's really unique. Oh, here she comes. Here we go. Should I leave her? Lindsay's calling in. I might just leave her in the green room for a little bit. I have full control of this. I just might. Maybe we should have a poll running. Who thinks we should let Lindsay in this conversation? Because this is the end of our ability to get any words in. You guys realize that?
Yep. I'm just gonna bow out.
Is there anything more you guys need to say? Because that's the end of it. The next 15 minutes is per. You ready?
I just want to say I love that I've joined a team where I am not considered to be the loudest or the chattiest. So it's really quite refreshing.
Jim Hale knows a rancher that cut a choke cherry for their tree. I have never heard of these activities before.
It would be easy.
It sounds
to
like
cut
a
down.
Lancer thing.
It would be easy to cut down?
Yes, because chokecherries. I'm gonna get all horticulture on you. Sorry, but chokecherries are part of the apple family, and they have a hardwood. So you just go like this,
Yeah?
and then like this, and
Yeah.
then just knock it, and it just falls over.
Huh. Okay. Well, here we go. Let's bring in Lindsay Smith, who is late to the party, but, well, she says she was doing an interview and she was working, but we'll believe her. Lindsay, welcome.
I'll have all of you know that I can hear you while I was in the green room. And I have not sent my Christmas cards yet, so you're not getting any of them. Anyway, what did I miss?
Well-
Someone needs to bring me a drink.
Okay, well, there you go. So we talked about who's the most likely on the team to drink too much at the office Christmas party, and I will say that you may have accumulated the most votes, but and not just from us, but from the audience too.
So, I've decided to do dry December. Oh my God, I'm just kidding. Okay, so please enjoy responsibly, but it's not my fault that alcohol is delicious.
Especially at Christmas time. What's your guys' favorite Christmas drink? Lara, you go first.
Oh, well, my drinks don't really change throughout the year. So the drink that's at seeding, the drinks that's at harvest. is
Let me
the same
guess.
drink.
You're from Saskatchewan. Let's fit the stereo. Rye.
Yeah. Well, I'm drinking a rye and Coke right now. So
Yeah, there you go. That's Saskatchewan for you.
It's actually normally rum.
Hi, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Hey,
Kara booster juice?
do you like my, yeah. He says, hey, is that Kara booster juice? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Look at that. Hey,
So-
girl.
So,
Okay.
Lara, it's rye year round then, is
Yeah.
what you're saying. Christmas or
this.
not, like if I said your favorite Easter drink, your favorite Halloween drink, it's rye and Coke.
Actually, it's rum.
You got to move your mic. I can't hear a thing you're saying.
We're
Drinking
professionals.
already.
It's actually normally rum,
Oh, okay.
but today it's Alberta Premium Rye. Because
Yeah.
I mean, I do live in Alberta now, but I
That's
will
fair.
forever say I'm
Yeah.
from Saskatchewan. So
Okay.
just to make that clear.
Makes sense.
What is going on with my
Keith,
hair?
Keith Curry says, who drinks the most? Yeah, Lindsay. She lives with Chris. Enough said.
Yeah, but he drinks Bud Light.
Kara, what about you?
I am a big malt wine person. Only make it around Christmas time, but that's probably my favorite. Boiling the wine on the stove and adding in some orange slices and stuff, and some spices. That's probably my favorite Christmas drink.
Really? To be honest with you, I've never done that.
I'm surprised.
Oh, it's so good. You and Trish love red wine, so yeah, try it. I'll send you my recipe. It's good.
Byrne, favorite Christmas drink?
Well, it all depends what time of day. Breakfast usually starts with mimosas, champagne and orange juice. That's breakfast. Then you move on to some wine, and then in the beer and liquor, it's it'll be a long day.
So can I answer Jose's question here quick?
Go ahead,
nap,
Kara.
then
You
you
can take
rally.
it.
Anyway.
Go, Kara.
I was just gonna say there is a story with these cups. Yes, Jose, it is a coffee cup, but I don't do a lot of collecting. But everywhere I go, I buy a Starbucks coffee mug. Now, it is not necessarily. I'm not even really a Starbucks drinker, so it's weird. But they have them in every airport, so I can grab them as I'm running to my, stop. But yes, I even have a Winnipeg one. I even have a Saskatoon one. So come on.
Interesting.
Fair
And
enough.
the bigger the coffee cup, the better. So
Yeah, but you got to drink it fast though. It can get cold quick.
Look at me biting my tongue. So the best mugs, everyone, because you asked, is a small opening at the top that goes wider because then they hold a lot, but they don't get cold fast because of the surface area. That, Jim Hale, is thermodynamics.
That
If Jim's watching, he's gonna
that's an odd
yeah.
shaped cup though. Like people are gonna stare.
that's what they're
Cool.
staring at because I'm not. That's probably good. Anyway,
well,
are
and
you gonna
also
ask
who's
me or no?
staring right now at Lindsay? Like Chris, Charlie?
Right now
Sheep judge?
I'm by myself. Well, there's sheep. There's sheep outside.
I'm a kind of a thumbs down on eggnog. I've got a neighbor that drinks it by the liter. As soon as it comes to Costco, he just can't stop. He just every time.
But like with booze in it.
Oh, with booze, with rum, but he just like it. He'll come over for a drink and he's just pounding eggnog and rum, and it's just like, dude, at some point, is that not curdling in your stomach? like,
Okay, so I will drink rum and eggnog. I will not drink eggnog without rum in it. My favorite thing though is that the French interpretation of eggnog is chicken milk. It says lait de poule. It's milk of the chicken.
Yes.
That's what it is. So that's my favorite thing about eggnog is that it's chicken milk.
the
So
the
I'm with
audience
Brian.
the audience is very concerned about where Kelvin is, and I just want to say that
Where is Calvin?
someone is working, and
Yeah.
it's not the five of us. He's chasing the carbon. He's chasing the carbon tax story. It's he's working hard.
I was working. I was doing an Egg Geeks.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. Sorry, Kara, I'm sorry I interrupted. What'd you say?
I was just gonna say I'm with Brian on that one. Making paralyzers with eggnog. I do enjoy rum and eggnog, but making paralyzers with eggnog is like you cannot.
Did
do
you know that paralyzers aren't an Ontario thing?
They're not. They are not. Burn, have you ever had a paralyzer?
Oh yeah. But it's not my thing. Hey, why not some Baileys?
Because they're
Because it's
different.
different.
Huh?
It's different.
Like it's got
How?
pop in it, and
Yeah.
there's like a certain order of ingredients, and if you screw that up, it can go badly, very badly.
Okay, how come we haven't talked about rum chata though? Because I prefer rum chata to Bailey's. I think
Yes, that is especially in coffee.
it's delicious.
Well, the funny thing
Good.
about Bailey's, every year my in-laws bring buckets of the stuff, right? They don't drink it. They all show up with a bottle of Bailey's. They have one drink, and I don't drink it really a lot. And every year about this time, I throw out the 5 bottles of Bailey's from last year and wait for the new group to arrive.
Why would you throw it out though? That stuff lasts forever. Like, who has not pulled a thing of Bailey's out of their liquor cabinet and been like,
Well, exactly.
"Let's go for it"?
If it's carbonated,
Well,
it's not
if
good
I didn't
anymore.
throw it out, I'd have 25 bottles right now.
I feel like maybe they don't buy it at the store, Burn. Maybe it's
No. No, well-
distilled.
It's awful stuff.
You guys
Irish
remember when
cream.
we did that,
There's also Irish cream, but that is a little stronger, and that can hit you harder. I will say that.
Can I throw a question out, or is it only Sean that's allowed to ask them?
No, go for it. I just want to point out this though. Joanna brings up a good point. The 4-pack of vodka cream is pretty spectacular. So
that's
I
what I
agree,
was going to
Joanna.
mention.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
good.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick one of those up. So that does play into my question though. So thanks, Joanna. Who has done their Christmas shopping, or who has started?
All done.
All done. Sean,
Cheers.
does Trish do all the Christmas shopping for you though?
Yes.
What is it? It's like the list of like who mom shops for, and it's like 32 people, and it's like who dad shops for, mom.
And
That's
dad
it.
and dad still waits till like the very last minute, which I'm a little worried
Yeah.
about because the store like
Where
we're
did they go?
Alberta's got new restrictions, right? But the mall is staying open. But I'm gonna have to really pick my spot when I go there to pick some gifts out.
I guess Trish is getting something from Canadian Tire. New snow shovel, maybe.
Yep.
Something pretty.
My neighbor a couple doors down owns one. I should go down there and see if I can work out a deal on like a new sled or something.
Yeah. So I'm with Brian on this one. So normally I am also a very last minute shopper because I hate shopping, and I also don't love using Amazon. So up until this year, it was whatevs. So I was always very last minute, and also I send one big box to Winnipeg for my family there, and so of course I always have to pay through the nose for shipping because it's always way too late, and I needed to make it there by Christmas Eve. So I actually was well ahead this year because I did, unfortunately, yes, Amazon did help, but some other online stuff. But yeah, I'm actually done.
That's very eager of you. I have
It's
to.
pretty
I have-
amazing.
I sent my last gift yesterday, which was a book for Wheat Pete, because I drew his name in our exchange, and yeah, we had a book exchange. And here's the funny thing: I mailed it regular mail at the post office, and it cost me $17. Now I live an hour from Woodstock, and I could drive there, and the gas would cost me much less than $17. So I learned my lesson. Next time I'm going to drop that thing off to Pete.
Yeah, there you go.
Daryl's wondering what you all got me for Christmas. Nothing. I don't expect Christmas gifts, but we did. Bern alluded to it. We did a Christmas exchange where we drew names, and we're doing an exchange this year. Very official. Either booze or a book.
Or both.
Or both.
Or both.
Yeah.
You got deep pockets like Kara.
Yeah, like Kara.
Kara, that's
Yeah,
great.
like
Well, she farms on irrigation, so they're
Yeah,
Oh
she
my
has
God.
irrigation. All kinds of people
Yeah.
have irrigation.
And
Yeah,
she drew
bring
my
it
name,
in.
so
you're gonna
I
get a
guess
good
I'm
gift,
getting a
Bern.
book and booze.
Yep.
There you go. Yeah.
And both will be premium. It's probably a hardcover book and a very expensive bottle of wine.
There you go. And by super
Daryl, our
expensive.
presence is his present. There you go.
Yeah. And he doesn't like people from Saskatchewan. Okay, Daryl, whatever. Oh,
love Saskatchewan.
man. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, we made fun of Saskatchewan for the first 15 minutes, Lindsay.
Yeah, we did.
Sorry, I missed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Lara.
It's okay.
I think the
Oh,
old
yeah.
I think Brad's
sort of
right.
used to it.
The old fashioned is a pretty good it's a good year round drink. But I think it might be my favorite winter drink, period.
Or a blueberry tea.
Also good.
See, I don't love blueberry tea.
Christmas is
The
there's
drink,
a lot
not
of
the
drinking.
blueberry tea. Yeah,
Okay, well,
there
I
are
like
other
a
parts of
blueberry
Christmas.
Kara, did you have a question? Who was going to ask a question? Did we get to that?
I asked about being done your
Lindsay
Christmas
has-
shopping.
Oh,
Yeah, but Lindsay, we didn't figure out who you thought would drink the most on the team.
Out of our entire team,
yeah.
totally me. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it'd be me.
No,
I
you
win.
can't pick yourself. That was the rule. You have to tell me the rules first.
I said as a Newfoundlander, Bern cannot pick himself.
Veto that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I went with
Whatever.
Lara.
Yeah.
And from what I'm hearing here, I understand why.
Oh. Lara's that like quiet one. It's
Yeah.
like you don't know it, but she's guzzled 2 bottles of wine before she showed up here.
Yeah. Brian Voth wants to know, hey, Lindsay, are you going back home to the cesspool in Manitoba to see your family?
Okay, so first of all, no, but not because it's a cesspool. Well, sort of. We actually had planned last winter, so I was there in January because if ever you want to go to Manitoba, you go in January. I mean, it's just stunningly beautiful. Anyway, we had planned actually to go this summer. We hadn't been in years. We were all going to go. We might have even driven. I don't know. And then of course COVID happened. So we are actually looking forward to maybe next summer, maybe the summer after. I don't know. It would be nice, like at some point, to have Christmas at home again. Chris, being from Ontario, he doesn't understand why anyone would go to Manitoba like ever. So it's a bit of a tough sell on that side. Although he does,
Manitoba is Brad and the hug rug. Those are the two good things about Manitoba.
the hug
Oh, and
rug,
Calvin,
I
sorry,
know.
Calvin.
Oh,
Hey,
Oh,
so actually, I have been back to Manitoba since Charlie's been born. I think we've been 3 times, so not very long. So I'd love to go see Calvin's new barn the next time we get there.
I
So,
would too. I have not been there either.
Calvin.
yeah,
You've seen
I
it,
saw
Kara?
I saw their old one, but
Yeah,
not their new one.
I seen it was that last summer? Yeah, I went through there because Calvin was not working for RealAg at the time, and I had to go down to Altona to do an interview for some soybean
mall.
schools. So naturally, I got to go to the Altona Mall and got to go hang out with the chickens for an afternoon. So what else could I ask for, really?
You know,
What
I
else
think
do you ask for?
I
So
don't
many
mean
things.
to be like sort of this. Every single province has its like sort of like attractive factor. Like you could pick any province across the country and be like, yeah, you know what? I like visiting there because of this. Right? It does. Like Quebec
Well,
has Quebec
Alberta-
City.
Alberta naturally has Bow Island.
It's not no
Right.
yeah, the Pinto Bean.
Haven't you guys ever heard of the Curse of Bow Island? Am I saying that right?
Sure.
It's a show.
What's the curse of Bow Island?
It's a show where they
Yeah.
dig for stuff. Isn't it the Curse of Bow Island?
Okay.
Anyway.
We lost Burn.
Okay.
Just like that, Burn's gone.
Yeah.
I didn't
Bye.
ditch him. Oh, here he's coming back. We'll bring him. We'll bring
There we
Burn
go.
back. He's in the green room. We'll
Come
bring him back. The green room is really
Yeah.
spectacular. There's like you think this is
not
a
great.
party, you should see the green room.
So I will
Uh,
tell you, I was getting very angry in the green room.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could be
Are you
that
talking-
careful.
Are you talking about like the Oak Island, Lindsay?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Right. That's what it is.
I have a
Oh, not Bow
I,
Island.
I spent Christmas at the Oak Island Inn.
No.
A long time ago, to make a long story short, the Canadian University Press Conference, when we were going to university, I used to be the editor of the newspaper, and they used to have their Christmas conference over Christmas. So we had to go there a Boxing Day, and I spent 4 days marooned at the Oak Island Inn for Christmas, and they fed us soup and sandwiches every day. 4 days, and then they sent me back to Newfoundland.
But did you
Nice.
dig for treasure?
It was pretty snowy.
Can I comment on Jim's comment here about the green room being awesome?
Sure.
Jim, how do you know that the green room is awesome when you show up 30 seconds before we go live?
Yeah, that's true. It was a very short stint there, but he did think.
Oh.
Yeah, for when he was
It was a
there,
very short.
it was
There
a
was-
great 30 seconds.
Snacks.
Yeah.
And there's
Mhm.
I just like the fact
You
that we
guys
have a
did
green
great.
room.
yeah. It is
Okay.
kinda cool.
Favorite Christmas song for the Christmas party. I was gonna have music playing in the background, but I didn't because I didn't want YouTube to shut us down for copyright.
good
So
call.
yeah, I
Who
thought
gets
about
to go
that.
first on this one?
Let's go with Lara.
Favorite Christmas song? Like,
For a party, though.
for a party.
Yeah, for a party.
Ooh.
God,
Thanks,
God,
Garrett.
rest ye mere gentlemen, or whatever that song is. I feel like that's not a party song.
Thistle-Hair, the Christmas Bear.
What?
I-
Is
By
that a Saskatchewan?
Alabama! No,
By
it's
Alabama.
not. I'm with her on this. This
Grown.
the Christmas bear spreading
Yeah.
the
Where's
good
the
news
mute button?
everywhere.
What is going on here? I didn't know that one either. Kara, how about
Because it's
you?
by No, Alabama.
No, Alabama.
What Christy says
Um,
Thistle-Hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
that's what we said.
Okay, good. Okay.
Thistle-hair,
It's-
Christmas bear.
It sounded like
spreading
this
the
old
good
hair.
news.
Yeah.
Just to be clear, though, like,
So-
I don't listen to any other country music. Okay, go ahead, Kara.
So I'm not a huge Christmas music person. So growing up, we used to always watch The Sound of Music with my grandmother around Christmas time. As Lindsay well knows, I really like The Sound of Music. So I get triggered really easy, and most of December is just me singing about The Hills Are Alive and The Sound of Music, and that's pretty well my December.
Like whiskers on kittens and things.
Over and over and over.
Oh yeah, Lindsay's got a few Snapchats of me whiskers on kittens.
Yeah.
and-
They're a few of our favorite things.
Christy has a
My
good one. Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Okay,
God, no.
Lindsay, you're up.
Guys, Boney M. Boney
Oh.
M.
Yeah, Boney M.
The
Mary
entire Boney
Boychild,
M.
bring it on.
Oh, the whole album. It's
Mhm.
amazing.
My mother's
It's
favorite.
like-
Woo.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I knew that Mrs. Tobin was smart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
How
just
could
such-
she
it's
not
such
be?
a good one. Exactly.
Burn, you're up.
Oh, we got to do some Elvis there, the old Blue Christmas. Blue.
Interesting.
I could do the whole thing, but I'll stop.
Yeah, or else we're gonna get in trouble from YouTube.
I know. Copyright YouTube.
I bought a
Yes.
record. I bought Frank
yeah, that's
Sinatra's
right.
Christmas. It's good.
Oh, beauty.
On vinyl. On vinyl. Very, very good.
I used to know someone who pronounced it vanilla. Anyway,
Brian Voss
Like,
said, remember
if-
last year when Baby It's Cold Outside was the worst thing to happen? 2020 sure said, hold my beer. By the way, Baby It's
Yes.
Cold Outside is, I think, it might be one of my favorite Christmas songs.
Yeah.
I know it's controversial.
like the elf version, like with Zoe Deschanel and And
I
go
just
for
like
it.
I like the song. I don't know. It's just like
No.
it feels so like Sinatra-y time period. Like I love the crooner kind of
Yep.
stuff.
Okay, so Christmas with Bing. So Bing Crosby. Now it's not like party music. It's like decorating the tree and like hanging out music. But I love Bing Crosby.
Or Muppets Christmas. You can't forget about Muppets Christmas.
Yeah,
That's
David
true, too.
Bowie and Bing Crosby.
Yeah,
Brad
there you
Martin
go.
calling it right there.
Okay, Jim Hill has a request. Best Christmas movie. Let's start with you, Bern.
Can I?
Oh, you know me, I'm
Over.
the old classic guy. I'm going to have to go with 1946. It's
I was
a
going to say
Wonderful
something
Life.
out of the
Jimmy Stewart.
40s.
Yeah, or let's go with The Bishop's Wife, Cary Grant, Loretta Young, 1946.
Oh.
No
The
one's ever
Bishop's
saw that.
Wife. It reminds me of like Queen's Gambit, which is a great series on Netflix. Not Christmassy, but a good show.
Well, and then you can go Die Hard.
Absolutely good.
Fine.
You know,
Yeah.
you can go Die Hard for sure. Die Hard's playing in the at the movie mill right now until it gets shut down on Sunday night. The Die Hard's playing at the movie mill here in Lethbridge. You can go see it on the big screen. Yippee-ki-yay. Okay, Lindsay?
No. Okay, I was gonna say, I quite like A Christmas Story with the "You'll shoot your eye out." It's like, and the lamp that's just the leg. I love it.
Yeah.
The whole movie. I actually think I went to go see it when I was a kid in the theaters, and I was terrorized by the kid with yellow eyes, the meanie, the bully guy.
Oh, yeah.
Like terrified of him. Terrified. Still a good movie though. Also, my favorite part is when he's holding when his dad's changing the tire and he drops the bolts and he said, and it goes slow-mo and it's, "Oh, fudge. Only I didn't say fudge." Like the narration is just fantastic. I love it. It's such a good movie. Yeah.
Kara?
Actual Christmas movies. Miracle on 34th
Hold on.
Street.
Wait. What movies have been mentioned so far that aren't actually Christmas movies?
Well, I was going to say The Sound of Music.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Okay.
So
That is,
I
see,
hear
I sort
a
of consider,
feeling
yeah, I
out
consider that
here.
one.
Yeah.
Ray,
Okay.
a drop of golden sun.
Okay. Do you know that I've never seen Scrooge with Bill Murray is a good one. I've never seen It's a Wonderful Life. Is that weird?
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh,
I never
come
have either.
on.
I'd never have either.
Come on, you guys.
I never
Get
have.
with
Sure I've
Sorry,
seen it
Bern.
either.
I don't mean to
Okay.
disappoint you. I'm sorry.
I just wrote it down. It's on my list.
Yeah. Tellus has Christmas movies on demand on our TV. We're going to hit that up. That'll probably be on there. I'll check it out.
There you go.
Okay. Oh,
Kara?
sorry, Laura. Go ahead.
No, Kara, you got to.
Lara's
You haven't even given us
You
a
haven't
movie
asked
yet,
yet.
Kara.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
she said
said
The
Miracle
Music.
on 34th
Oh,
Street.
sorry, I
The
didn't hear
Sound of
that.
Music, or
Or
this is kind of a controversial one because everyone seems to hate the Polar Express, but it's so
Yeah,
good.
it's terrible. It's terrible.
See?
I just watched it last weekend. So Chris's favorite thing to do is say, "Let's watch a movie," and put a movie on and then fall asleep within like 30 seconds. And then I'm left watching the movie. And it was Polar Express. He's like, "I've always wanted to see this." It's terrible.
No.
Tom Hanks is
So
terrifying.
Good. All aboard.
I've never
And
seen
I
it.
like trains. So what does
You
that
do.
tell you?
That
I do
yeah, that
like
does
trains.
that does surprise me.
See, Brienne's coming back here.
Lara?
I like a lot of Christmas movies. I start watching Christmas movies very early.
You're like Trish. Christmas starts on the Costco calendar. You're like in August. You're ripping them off.
Well, I for sure wait until after Remembrance Day to be
Okay.
respectful.
There you go.
But I will usually start with like, a cheesy cartoon, and then I progress. But White Christmas
Oh.
makes the
Oh.
list. And
With Bing?
Oh, I
Yeah,
like
just
that.
had-
Muppets Christmas Carol is a must. Because
look at
I mean, Rizzo the Rat. Come on.
Yeah.
Bern collects
Look at
movie
this.
posters.
And look at
that's
that.
cool.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Just
That's
took it
pretty
off the
good.
wall. So as Sean says, my home I collect movie posters. So my whole home is covered with them, and the Christmas ones are up. And this is an original from White Christmas, 1954.
Here, Bern. I'm going to put you on full screen here. Okay, just give me a
Yeah,
second.
so everybody can see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just hold on.
Woo.
I'm producing this myself, so hold on here. Here we go. Your full screen, Bern.
So there you go. That is.
Look at that.
So this
That's
is
pretty lovely.
I just took it off the wall, and it's White Christmas, and I bought it. I've been collecting these things for about 20, 25 years. So that is an original
Wow.
movie poster from
Wow.
White Christmas, 1954. It says in the corner. So this puppy's almost 70 years old. Looks like $1 million.
That's
So,
really
Bern,
nice.
how did you go about getting that? Did you buy it at some sort of sale, or where'd you get it?
Yeah, well, auction houses. I have some friends who collect all over North America. I've and all over the world. This whole house is there's movie posters from Germany and Italy and everything here. So it's pretty cool.
That is neat. Yeah, you've got some really good John Wayne ones that I like.
Oh yeah, I got lots of John Wayne stuff.
Yeah, I love John Wayne. It's been one of my big disappointments. John Wayne's not on Netflix. There's some John Wayne on Amazon Prime, a little bit, like Sons of Katie Elder is on there, but there's just a whole lot more that could be. Love John Wayne.
I could get that
What's your
poster too,
favorite?
but I won't.
Sorry, Kara?
What's your favorite, Sean?
Well, I like somebody said here. Well, Christy did National Lampoon. That's always that's a staple.
Actually,
Or Christmas Cranks?
I also like Elf. That's actually my wife's favorite. So you got an Elf, even though Deb Murphy does not think that Will Ferrell is funny. I don't understand that because he is very funny, and so is Elf. He won't do Elf 2, which I'm really disappointed in. I don't know how you top the first one. Jay is saying Gremlins, a great Christmas movie.
I would say that.
You know what? It's not a movie, but one of my favorite Christmas TV episodes ever was the Married with Children Christmas special. Fantastic.
I don't think I remember that.
Oh, true.
good.
We had it on VHS, and my dad would make us watch it every Christmas Eve. Like very, very inappropriate, but just right up our comedic alley, and we loved it. We'd watch it all the time. He forgot to buy Peg a gift, and so he kept on going back to the store, but the mall was closed, and then he figured out he was a terrible dad because he didn't get the kids any Christmas gifts. And then what happens, something happens where Al gets knocked out, and the ghost of Christmas past is Sam Kinison. And Sam Kinison, in like only like Sam Kinison could, just sit there and he yells at him, and which is, yes, absolutely. It's a Bundyful Life, absolutely. Jay remembers it. It was called It's a Bundyful Life.
Of course,
So
Jay
good.
remembered it. Yeah.
Brienne
Yeah.
makes a good point that we haven't said Home Alone or the original Grinch, and I agree with her.
Oh, the original Grinch, top notch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
Home
sure.
Alone's pretty good too.
And anything with Burl
Yeah, but
Ives.
another one, not 2, 3, or 4, or whatever they are when they bring in the random kids that aren't Macaulay Culkin.
Didn't you just want Joe Pesci at some point to get his hands on him? You're kind of cheering for Joe Pesci just like this sniveling little
You know what,
kid.
Probably not when I was younger, but now as a parent, yeah.
Yeah, like listen
So-
here, you little jackass. Like
Did you guys know that
We
the
need
only way that Joe Pesci could read the script from like cover to cover was if he inserted his own form of swears. So whenever he's like mumbling and that's him trying not to swear. In the
oh
movie.
really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I believe it.
Okay. Well, did any of you have any more questions here before I'm out of questions?
I have a buying or sell.
Okay.
Is it
Hallmark
Christmas
movies.
related?
Hallmark
Oh.
movies. Are you buying them or are you selling them?
Sal.
Do I get to go first?
Go. I think
No,
Larry just
Larry
did.
Who watches them? Who watches them?
Jay's
on-
wife
I think
Nancy.
Trish loves
And so does Trish.
Oh, yeah.
They're like glued to
Yeah.
it. Trish talks about how she can't wait for the Hallmark stuff to start. She loves it.
Yeah, my mom too.
I don't
I can't. They're all the same.
understand.
Sell.
Jim says
So I
sell,
actually,
sell.
yeah. Sell. So I actually saw on Facebook there was like one of these, you know how there's like figure out your Halloween name or whatever. It was like figure out your holiday movie or your Hallmark holiday
Buzz
movie, and it
thing.
was like fill in the blank. Yeah, and you go by like your birthday and your first letter of your name or whatever. And I think I was like a wealthy traveling salesperson goes back to her hometown to marry, like, I don't know, a twin who owned the vacuum store or something ridiculous. And then the twist, he's actually rich. Anyway, it's like such a ridiculous.
Well, it is a formula.
Anyway. It is. It's totally a formula.
Can't stand it. I like twists and turns where every character is some like no.
Yeah, no thanks.
What is
But
the
you know what? What
worst?
would
Too happy. The world's not that happy. They're just come on.
yeah, but what would has-beens do? Like if there were no Hallmark movies,
Yeah. True.
keeps them all employed.
There definitely is like a pattern. They all have a pattern. It's
Yeah.
the same thing over and over again. Yeah.
That's true.
Okay. Well, I was going to ask you guys what you're all doing for Christmas, but that's a whole that's pretty boring.
I
this
have a
year.
question.
Oh, go ahead, Lara.
Turkey,
Lara has a
ham,
question.
or
Shoot
other.
turkey.
Whoa.
Turkey or ham?
Or other.
Okay. That's a good question. Who's going first? Bern?
You know, I'm a ham guy. You know, you get chicken, you get turkey, a lot of white meat on the plate there. You got to throw in some ham. Beauty.
Is the ham like is it warm or is it cool? It's not cool down, right? It's warm.
I hope it's warm.
Yeah, okay. Let the fridged ham is for the next thing.
Depends if
Either
was
either
there
that
an
or throw it in
ice
the microwave.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. Lindsay?
Well, I would love to say turkey because I love turkey, except for no one else loves turkey. And so I can't make turkey because they don't come in convenient small sizes. And well, chicken's okay, but it's not like a big meal. So I will say lamb, which sounds like ham, or ham, but no turkey.
Wow, that's weird. Sheep for Christmas?
They're delicious.
I'm with Daryl. Prime rib. It's all about the beef. Let's beef it up. Absolutely.
I love
Jim,
beef,
but
but I don't think prime rib is. Yeah. Anyway.
I was
East
gonna
Coast
say,
should
Jim,
have some
smoked
salt
turkey
beef.
basically tastes
Sorry.
like ham, does it not?
What does, Kara?
Smoked turkey. Sorry, I'm talking over everyone. Smoked turkey tastes like ham, does it not? I've had smoked turkey and it reminds me of ham. Like the texture once it's
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe. Okay, Bern, what were you going to say there? Before
I
Kara
have nothing
just
to say
terribly
after that. No,
interrupted
I'm saying a little bit of salt beef there, a little East Coast.
you.
Yeah, we always had salt meat, salt
beef?
beef.
I have this
Like, is
question.
it like
Fine.
canned?
Oh, it's
No, no.
not an enjoyable time.
No, it's a little bit of pickled beef, a little bit of salt meat, a little East Coast Irish. Yeah, it's great.
That sounds
I
good.
dated a Newfoundlander for a while. I had a lot of salt beef.
Sean, what are you gonna have?
Well, I think we're having turkey. But I'm with Daryl. I got to say it again. I don't know what day of the year that beef, it's like, when is beef not for dinner? So I'm going with beef.
My comment
When
is
it's
you
lamb.
can't stuff a ham or a lamb or a chicken. So
You can if you try hard enough, Kara.
You
Stop
could.
giving up so easy.
You
Yeah.
could, but I love stuffing. You need stuffing.
Okay.
And I don't
Jay,
need to
it's turkey reminds you of ham. You can't test. You can't taste anything.
Okay, so yeah, you lost your sense of taste, Kara. You might have COVID. What? Yeah, everybody's hacking on Kara now about the stuff. You can't stuff this. Everyone's like, you
This
got.
is just like a regular work meeting.
Yes, this is pretty.
Really?
Everyone just hacks on Kara.
You guys ever wonder what happens behind the scenes? This is what happens.
Yeah, this is it. And then she
Wet-
stops listening because she's curling her hair.
So wet stuffing
hey,
or dry stuffing?
One.
Oh, always wet stuffing. Dry,
wait,
dry
well,
stuffing's
what's
not
the
a
diff-
thing.
It
Yeah.
is. My mother-in-law does like a real dry stuffing.
What's the difference?
Oh,
Like, what's a wet? How do you make a wet or a dry? I'd make the
One is
regular
more
stuffing
moist than the other.
Oh, don't use that word.
Trying to use that. Yeah. Mm.
Well, you want it to. You don't want it to like crumble. You want it like a good stuffing.
Okay, do you do the stuffing in the bird, or some people do like a
Oh, yeah.
separate stuffing concoction on the in the
Put it
oven?
on side.
Right up the butt.
It all depends how many people you got to feed. Because sometimes if you don't have a very big bird, that's not enough stuffing. You need lots of stuffing so that you have the appropriate meat to stuffing ratio.
That's true.
Yeah. So sometimes you gotta make a second one that
Yep.
not in the bird.
Should have got Turkey Farmers of Canada to sponsor this show, and this is all brought to you by the
Dear,
Turkey Farmers of Canada.
dear turkeys and farmers of Canada, please send me a bird for just
Yeah.
me to eat.
For you to bring on the show. Hey,
Jim, who are you making turkey for?
how many? What?
Because Kara's like, it better be me.
I think I live closest, so
That's probably true.
Hmm.
Wait,
I have
how
the- I
far?
think I have the advantage.
It's like an hour and a
over
half, isn't it?
I was
think,
gonna
probably?
say, Lara, is he
Yeah.
closer to your farm, your family farm, though? So then you guys might
Yeah,
have to duke
yeah,
it
he
out.
would.
Yeah, you gotta duke it out.
I'm
I won't be there, but
the farm visit
Irrelevant.
that I'm most looking forward to is I got to visit 2 ranches. I got to go to Ann Wasco's ranch, and I really want to go there for branding.
Hmm.
And then I have to go drive to Prince Albert. I want to go visit Tim Alexkin's ranch. And there's probably a lot of different farms I could stop in on the way. Like, that'd be quite the 2-week road trip. It's just kind
it
of
would
do
be
that.
a massive road trip.
Yeah, maybe that's a
You have
post-COVID thing. Take RealAg
Start
radio
the
on the road, right? Just
I like that.
every
That's
day do
far
the
more
show from a
repertoire.
different kitchen table.
Fun.
Okay,
fact.
so yeah, but is Elon Musk creating something just for you so you have enough bandwidth to do that?
My
Because
fu-
I know that stretch and it's not great. I'm just
Well, I can
saying.
tether to my phone. I can tether to my phone.
I suppose I would love to go visit that neck of the woods there where Ann Wasco is. I haven't been in a very long time.
Last time I was out by East End, Saskatchewan, it was for the Saskatchewan Stockgrowers annual meeting, long time ago, and it snowed like I don't know. I remember it as like 2 meters. It wasn't quite that much, but it was like a freak snowstorm in like April-ish, if I remember right. And we were at the Cypress Hills, and it was crazy snowstorm. So it was actually Lyle Stewart's first day as ag minister in Saskatchewan. That's when it was.
Oh, so it would yeah.
It's a while
Your old
ago.
man is showing though that you're like it's
So
snowed 2 meters.
Yeah, exactly. I remember that big snowstorm in 2011. Oh,
I'd walk in my rubber boots.
yeah. Okay, well, you know what? This has been 52 minutes of total fun. For some of us that showed up late, it was more like 40 minutes, but that's not
just
part of it.
wait. Before you log off, Sean, you cannot avoid this. You are babysitting for Jim. We
Yeah,
discovered
we
it yesterday,
heard it.
and we heard it. So you can't just duck out with
What
Yeah.
was the
And
bet?
they're gonna have 2 babies soon.
What was the bet about?
It was the Lethbridge Hurricanes against the Swift Current Broncos.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
right.
sports. It was sports.
Right.
It was sports.
And I
bet him.
spouted off to Aaron that it would be way harder to babysit 3 teenagers than
Right.
like 2 infants.
And now
But
he's
see,
going to
you
have 2 toddlers.
Yeah, exactly. Now he's gonna have 2 babies. So
And I've got an 18-year-old. He doesn't even count anymore. Like I really have stretched this out at a point. I've pretty much
Yeah,
lost
you missed. Yeah, you missed your
missed the
opportunity.
window.
Yeah, you did. You missed your window.
Okay.
Anyway, okay. So, but hey, everybody. When we do log off here, everybody go turn on Elf or your favorite Christmas movie. Put a hat on the corner of the TV and or laptop, and whenever it lines up, Lara, do you have it? That you got
there
to
is
drink.
my hat.
Where's your elf hat? Anyway, because we're out. There you go. I love it. Stick it on the corner of your laptop or whatever. And
Okay.
everybody who has a home office, let's all just hang out across social media and have a beverage in front of our tree and watch a Christmas movie.
I like it.
I like it.
It's 4:00 in Ontario, so you guys pretend like it's 4:00 where you are too.
5:30.
in Newfoundland.
5:30 Newfoundland. Yep. Bob Cole will be proud. Bern. Bob Cole will be proud.
Oh, hurry.
Okay, well, we got to sign off because we actually have the RealAg Christmas party where
In like
the
6
you know,
minutes.
everybody gets together. So it's been fun bringing the RealAg content team Christmas party to everybody. Appreciate everybody tuning in and providing so much fun commentary. And we always this is so much fun. These lives are just really one of the highlights of the day. Getting to interact like this on a daily basis, and we really appreciate everybody on the serious days and on days like this where we just sort of chill out, have some fun, and laugh a little bit as well. So want to wish everybody on behalf of the entire RealAgriculture team, Merry Christmas to everybody, and we'll talk to you again later. Cheers, everybody.
Merry Christmas,
Bye.
everyone.
Happy holidays.